I'm very proud to introduce to you today the Marietta City Schools Teacher of the Year, Katie Eason.
I'm so grateful to be part of Marietta City Schools and for the support of my Sawyer Road family, and for my students who inspire me to learn, laugh, love, all while keeping me on my toes.
Katie is a fabulous teacher. She loves her students and they love her. She has learning disabled kids in her class, so she has to really get on their level when she teaches, and then she has to pull them up to be fifth grade standards, and then she has those gifted kids that might have 6th and 7th grade standards, and she needs to keep pushing them to go even further. She really gets to know the children. She understands them. She gets to know what each one of them needs. And she respects the children so much because she really loves them and she wants them to do well. And in turn, they respect her.
And with that respect, I give them high expectations. So I try to empower them with the goal that they can meet those expectations. And I think they really strive to do well. And when they do well, they see how exciting it is to reach their goals, and I think that keeps them going.
She doesn't like to do boring stuff, and like makes it fun all the time for us to learn easier.
We work together in order to help our students with disabilities be successful in the general education curriculum. I know that she will always be willing and open to challenges. Her motto is, we learn by failures, and so I know she's not afraid to try new things.
I'm going to pass out 3 balloons to every table. When you get a balloon, go ahead, blow it up. If you need help tying a knot, there are people here that can help you.
She never gives up. Even when students struggle to learn something, she continues to find new ways. She searches for new ways. She takes it as a personal responsibility that every student in her classroom learns. Even if there's a disability present, she never uses that as an excuse.
She isn't afraid to make herself look silly in front of the kids if it makes it to where they really understand something. So she will make a fool out of herself for the better good of the kids' education.
Katie is a natural teacher. She actually started teaching in my classroom and was a paraprofessional with me for her first experience at Sawyer Road. And I knew from the minute I saw her with kids that she is a natural teacher.
She's a really special person that anyone would like to have. She's the best teacher. She's kind and she's respectful to us, and she doesn't give up. She doesn't give up on us even if we want to quit. She doesn't really focus on what I look like or what I'm wearing. She focuses on who I am on the inside, and that's really all that matters to her.
She is one of the most dynamic and compassionate teachers I have ever seen work with children. She brings out the best in every single one of them, whether they are the most challenging behavior student that she might have, or the student who is maybe appears to be withdrawn. She brings out the best in them and they excel.
I used to not do much work, but next she teach me some fun stuff of science, math, and I started liking those stuff, and I got hang of it.
I never had no one help me a lot like that, and so she just helped me a lot.
I believe in providing an environment that every kid feels safe, to answer a question right or to answer a question wrong. I think that's super important.
If I don't really understand anything, like in math, if it's a hard question, she would get some free time that she has, and she would usually work with me on it until I get it.
My students are all over the place. They mean everything. They're supportive. They inspire me to learn and grow.
When I grow up, I want to be a teacher like her because she's so amazing.
And so it's my privilege and honor to introduce to you the Cobb County School District Teacher of the Year, Tyler Gwynn.
They are the best that this generation has to offer, and I count myself fortunate to call myself their teacher and them my students.
Number one, I think he loves kids, and he's very passionate about his interaction with students. He lives for that, and so he is doing exactly what he's called to do, and I think he really looks at it as a mission and as fulfilling of who he is.
Okay, he raised his hand to hit her back. He was 15 years old. He raised his hand to hit her back.
I became a teacher because it's something that I've always done naturally. My favorite aspect of teaching is the kids, the classroom. They are so excited and energetic and optimistic about the future and about what's going on and how they can change their life. If you can kind of get them thinking about that and get them excited about what's coming and help them deal with maybe a negative reality now, talk about how that can change, that is really exciting to me.
Besides teaching me facts and knowledge and philosophy, history, stuff like that, he also teaches his students how to mature and develop as individuals. He's taught me the principles of just being a good individual, being a good person, and being kind to everyone that you meet. And he does that. He teaches us to be kind by being kind to us himself.
As a teacher of special needs students, it's really important for me to have them learn job skills and be prepared for life after high school. And part of that is they operate a coffee shop here at ALLATOONA High School. It's very important that they have day-to-day interactions with the students and teachers here at ALLATOONA. And Tyler is one of those teachers who makes an effort to come down to the coffee shop on an almost daily basis and order hot chocolate, to get to know them by name. I don't even know if he drinks his hot chocolate, but he comes, he socializes with my students. As a special needs teacher, I appreciate those teachers who take the time out of their day.
He makes learning interesting compared to the other teachers who will just stand up there by the board and read off the PowerPoint. He'll have a conversation with you, the whole class, and everybody can jump in and state their opinions.
He works every day to make people feel like they're special and to make them feel like they have a purpose in life. And Tyler will investigate until he finds that purpose and helps bring it out in people.
I had him for current issues, and so learning about the world and learning about things going on around us. And skills are going to help me later in life, not only in my job, but in my personal life as well. And I just love the fact that he cares so much and that he makes every student feel important.
He will always go above and beyond. He's taken speech and debate here at ALLATOONA to a whole new level.
He's taught me a big thing about responsibility because, you know, when I was a freshman joining the debate team, it was kind of rough, and he really helped me and learn how to become more responsible and dependable.
He, this past year, brought in community members for basically a day of like, when will I ever need this kind of day. Our students need that. They need to know why they're here and why they need to come back tomorrow. And the program that he put together last year, bringing in those community members, was invaluable to answer those questions for our students.
He's different with his style of teaching.
Because he is such an incredibly interesting,
psychological study.
He's really big in us learning from our peers, so we'll do like group projects and we'll discuss things as groups, and I really like that because he's not just teaching me, but he's teaching me how to teach myself.
I like Coach Gwynn because I not only learn so much about psychology, but I also learn things that I'll use like farther on in life.
You have to care for your kids, and I genuinely care for my students, and they know that from day one.